Alright, so I discovered a spawner over here, and I think we're just going to have a look. I think it's a spider spawner. Yes indeed, we need to take it out first. It's ironic that when I stopped, because I found it last night and I've only come back to it this morning, but when I stopped there was none spawning, so let's just light it up. Yeah, it would have been easier for me to take it when I first found it. But there you go. Just leave a few torches lurking on the walls. So I think we're going to make something out of this, because one of the mob system designs I had in mind was one that didn't incorporate spiders. It's the one that I've used before, the one that Etho designed back in the day, like this up in the sky. That being said, I amn't 100% convinced I'm going to go ahead and make it, but either way it is useful to have a spider spawner. Let's see what's in the chests. Hey, redstone. We got iron. Iron's probably the most valuable thing that you can get from these. And in the other one we've got more iron. So that's good. A good return for iron. And I'm actually very happy we got the bread, because I had run out of food. And we are kind of low. So I think for the early part of this episode we're just going to spend time working on this, although I think I will have to go back and get resources since I only have sticks in my hotbar at the minute. Okay, so as you can see I've taken away the outer shell of the spawner. Now I've never actually made a spider grinder from one of these, at least I don't think so. I might have done one with a cave spider spawner, but that is arguably slightly easier since cave spiders are a tad smaller. So what we're going to do actually is just smelt up a bunch of stone. Oh no, I didn't realise I was getting hit there. No, this could be a nightmare. I was totally not paying attention. There we go. Oh dear, that was tough. Right, well let's I guess add some more lights. Hopefully that's good enough. Yeah, I was looking at something else. Right. Anyway, yeah. So we'll smelt up some stone. That way we can patch up the outer shell of this. And I think the dimensions, because on the wiki it's got a good list of each spawner and the required volume to incorporate all spawning spaces. And this one extends to, for spider spawners anyway, it extends to 10 blocks. Which, or is that, yeah, 10 blocks basically, 10 by 10 by 3. So we're going to have to expand this quite a bit. Okay, so what I have done is I've basically just marked out the extent of the spawning room around the spider spawner, as you can see. I'm not quite sure how the water streams are going to work, because obviously they only travel 8 blocks. What we could do is maybe, see... Yeah, I'm not really sure how we're going to do that, but I think we'll cross that bridge once we come to it. I'm going to have to go back and get some more supplies and take back our stuff, well, the stuff that we got from caving. Okay, so we've got a few options here with regards to how the water streams are going to go. We could either drive the spiders into the middle or to one side. I think we'll just do to one side just to make things more straightforward. So my current idea... We don't have any pieces of dirt, unfortunately. We'll just have to use cobble to keep the water back. So yeah, first of all, let's do that. We'll add the we'll add that as well, and we're gonna have the water here. So that should be fine. And then at the far end, we'll dig a bit of a trench. So the water flows 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll have a 3 wide trench. I think that should in theory be fine. So I've dug out a bit of a trench here that will hopefully carry the spiders towards a bit of an elevator. We're trying to... I think the key with spiders is to make it as short and simple as possible. Yeah, we're going to need another water stream, which we could probably just about get away with getting if we hop up. But yeah, we want to make it as short and simple as possible, I feel, so that they don't have to swim so far. So let's just add in some of those. Okay, yeah, that's the furthest extent. So what we're going to do now is just fill in this part with stone blocks, and then we should be able to get onto the elevator itself. I'm running out of inventory space, as you can tell. Okay, so now I'm struggling to really think about the next part. The water will flow automatically up to here, which could be a good thing, but what it means is we're going to have to really work with the current in order to, well, get a water stream going. We don't want to have spiders trapped. I'm trying to think of a collection system here that won't interfere with the spider's path, like to the killing chamber, which will be here, and it'll be drowning basically. But we don't have, well, it'd be better if the water flowed a bit further, which we could in theory make possible. In fact, you know what, I think we'll just do that actually. Let's get rid of that. Dig up this. As you can see, the water flows all the way to the edge. What we are going to do is add signs to the edge there. Have a drop down bit. This is where the spiders will flow to. They'll flow all the way here. Okay, so I should add, the reason I'm making this 3 wide instead of 2 is to give the spiders a bit more space, and hopefully they won't climb about too much. I'm not 100% sure this is going to work, but we'll give it a go anyway. So now what we're going to do is just build this up, I think probably one more, and as a result of that, should give the spiders enough room to swim up, drown, and then their items will hopefully drop into the flowing water below and then into that channel there. Similar to a setup I've got at the mob system. And then hopefully their items will run to where I am standing, which will be just over here. And hopefully I will activate the spawner from there. The idea is I could just stand here and get infinite string. But we shall see. Okay, so I think we've got the water system in place. We've got the elevator and the drowning mechanism in place. Now the hope is that spiders will just be able to, without climbing on the walls, although the thing is, they might track me through the wall, but the idea is they'll just be able to sail down the water, into the channel, down there, and then end up swimming up there into the, into the elevator and then drowning. That's the idea, and hopefully the drops come down to here, and I will probably position myself closer to this end here as opposed to going further down that way, because then if spiders do track me, they're less likely to they're less likely to get stuck in the system basically. So we didn't use too many signs. I mean, we did use a fair amount, but we didn't use too many, so I'm happy about that. Let's get a torch down. This is probably where we'll end up standing. The idea is that hopefully we can AFK here. I've never actually seen one of these built before. Like, Etho never built one back in the day. I mean, he hypothesized over building one, but he never actually built one, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's all fine, and then we just bring the system down here. And yeah, hopefully they can't hit me through the wall. That is the ultimate aim, actually. Let's put that there instead. Cool. So, we should be sorted. Now we should give this a test, see if it's really working. First off, we need to remove the water streams. I'll probably end up we should probably just remove these torches first. I get a feeling a spider's going to spawn prematurely. Let's get rid of that. If one does spawn, I'm stuffed because I don't have any food on me. Oh, I do have some food, but not a great deal. And we needed a piece of glass to stick on the top, but I think we'll just let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that, and we've got a bunch. Oh no! This is the worst outcome. We need to just kill them. Let's get down there. There we go. Let's get a block on our bar. There we go. This is pretty big spawner room if I'm being honest. And then we should be able to just do that. And then that's that. Oh, now is just a chance to see if this is actually working. I think what we're going to do actually is move this one back just because I don't want spiders taking me through the wall. I know I voiced my concerns over that already. Right. I'm going to wait here, AFK for a bit, see if I get any string. Okay, so it hasn't been that long, but I've not been looking. Let's see if we have any string. I fear the worst. No, we do have string. Not sure if we had that before. But whether we did or not... Oh yeah, look, here's some coming in. Wait, so that suggests it works. I guess a more extensive test would be to stand here with an empty inventory and see how much string we could get, because there's a chance that the system could back up if there's too many spiders tracking me. I'm not quite sure what the spider tracking rules are in this version. It might be that if they don't see you, they don't track you, but then it might be the rule that, you know, spiders can see through walls, therefore they will always track you. It might be that they track me into the water streams and end up drowning, which is perfect. But anyway, either way, we're getting string. That is the main thing. This seems to be working, which I'm very glad, because honestly, I went all in with this without thinking, oh wait, this might not work, because I've never seen a design like this before. But thankfully, it seems to be paying off. Will this work in like the modern day? I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced this will work in the modern day because of the different mob AI, and also because maybe of hitboxes or, you know, water streams or something like that. There's bound to be something that's different. But it works in alpha, which is the main thing. Alright, I thought I would give caving a shot. I have been down here, but there is still a fair bit to explore. And I do have a lot of items on me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm not convinced I've got enough food for this or ammunition. But there's nothing like a challenging caving expedition. Yeah, we might as well just eat our last piece of food. Oh, he's in trouble. Fight. Should we go in and clean up? Oh, he's mad. There we go, we got him. Right, anyway. Yeah, it seems to be quite an extensive cave, so I thought we may as well take this opportunity to explore it. But when you don't have armour or food, it can be pretty scary. Thankfully, no, I think I can find my way into this section of cave. There might be another spawner up there. I just saw more of that. It might be another spider spawner. That would be very peculiar. Unfortunately, there's no chance I can make a double because I think it's too far away from the other one. I mean, it might not be. We went down a fair bit, but we also went we went a far distance on the X or Z coordinate from it. But this would be pretty peculiar if we found a second spider spawner so close to the other one. Minecraft without a little bit of risk is probably less fun. I know. That's going to kill me, isn't it? I could die here in the tunnel. Let's just go all the way through, shall we? And hopefully no spiders can hit me. Then we'll go up. We've got ourselves a nice pocket of coal here. Oh, here we go. There it is. It's in a very difficult position. Yep. It looks like a spider spawner, alright. The main problem is we've got to get to it. There could easily be another mob close by, like a skeleton would just finish me off right at this very instant. Should we just go in? We've only got 2 hearts. I mean, I'm more willing to take the risk purely because I don't have a huge amount of stuff on me. Right. We'll take the risk, I reckon. Ready? No one. Does it look like there's anyone around? We've got kind of a safety niche here. Oh, no, that was close. That was way too close. Right, let's have a look in here then, shall we? Oh, hi. yeah, we're going to have to somehow... See, it's a lot more challenging when you don't have food or anything like that. Let's do that. There's no one else in here. Risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. Alright, I think I've spammed enough torches. Let's place the torches on top just to be safe. And we got some iron. Some more string. Oh, we got some wheat. You know, wheat's actually useful if you think about it, because you could be in a position like I am, where you're low in health, got no food, and then bingo, you find some wheat, and you've instantly got a method of regenerating some of your health, or gaining back some of your health. Anyway, so yeah, second spider spawner, which is very peculiar. As I said, I would be stunned if the two spawners were close enough to link up into one system. I think I've gone quite a distance. The main issue being I don't think I can activate the two of them from the one place. You'd have to get, like, you know, 2 players online, which obviously we do not have. No idea why, but there's always something satisfying about seeing a spawner, you know, without any moss stone at the bottom. But there you go, that is what we've got. Of course, that's not really useful anymore. Like, it's no longer that useful to grab the moss stone from a spawner, and well, certainly in modern versions, simply because it's well, you're able to craft it and all that now. Although I always took the moss stone not necessarily to use it, but more just as a, you know, a collector's item, if you like, just to see how much I could get in each world. So that's kind of what I'm doing now, although it would be nice to use some of it, because it is a variant of the cobble that we've got. So, bit of a dilemma. I have actually recorded a bunch of footage and lost the audio. It doesn't usually happen, but it is possible, and it has happened. The clips I recorded for this episode were recorded like a week ago, and I came back and I don't know where the audio is, whether it still exists or not. Either way, I'm just going to explain briefly what I plan to do. I'm on a backup here because I've already done most of the work, but I'm planning to build a bridge from there to there. Why? Partly for decoration, just because I can, partly because we still need to build a few more things around here, just to make it look a bit more like a base area, I guess. There's no real point or purpose, just in case you're on that hill and you want to get to that hill. You know, I may never be in that position, but in case I am, that's what it'll be for. But my plan, my design, which I can tell you about, because obviously I have built most of it, is I'm going to have a tower here, a tower there, and then just an arcing bridge between. I'm not sure if it arcs up or down. I think it's down, kind of like a swing bridge. But yeah, that's what I plan to do. Now, I do have the footage, don't have any audio, might put music to it, or I might talk over it. Not quite sure yet, but yep, that is what we will be doing shortly. Alright, unfortunately I don't have an awful lot of footage of me building the bridge. What I usually do is I do a lot of building off camera. I don't record it all, although in case something like this happens I should. But because of convenience and hard drive space and the fact that I prefer to play in windowed mode off camera, means that, only in this version though, in other versions I just play full screen all the time. But because I like playing windowed mode, I like to just stop the recording and play the game as if I wasn't recording. I don't have as much footage as I would hope. But basically, as you can see, I was clearing out some space for a path in the last clip. In this nighttime clip, I am at the other end of the bridge, building a staircase onto the mountain on the other side, where the bridge is going to go to. And apart from that, I really don't have an awful lot. I did build a lot of it off camera. Now, I'm actually happy with how it's come out, although there's still one or two things I want to add to it at time of recording, which I will probably do as soon as I've shown you how far I've got with it, because I don't want to do any more without showing off what has been done. Yep, there's some coal in the cave there. As you can see, this is one of the towers that I'm currently trying to put a base on. I had to clear away some of the hillside to add it. I actually had to redo one of the towers because it was at a level that was too low, which was a bit annoying, because as you can see it does involve a lot of slabs, but I like the pattern. I didn't get the pattern online. I took inspiration from several images and designed that pattern as a result, so I think it looks good. Currently, I'm just working on the inside, in this clip, in the inside of the pattern, just to fill in the cracks, make it look that wee bit better. And this is just the start of the actual bridge part. But I gave up recording because, as you can see, I ended up falling. Alright, so I've done a fair bit of work on the bridge. As you can see, that is what it looks like. Does it look good? I don't know. I kind of like the towers on either side. The bridge itself, I am going to add some parts below it so it's not just kind of flat. I'm going to add, I think, kind of like icicles, or not icicles, stalactites. I'm going to add those sorts of things. Obviously, they're not stalactites because we're not in a cave, but the idea is that if we go along, we can just simply pull it up, and then, I don't know, maybe try and get a bit of variation. We can do something like, if we go down 3 there, go down some there. Yeah, I wonder how that looks. I mean, all in all, it could be worse. I like the fact there's detail to the bridge, which is something that often you don't see in bridges from Alpha. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Yeah, if I add those sorts of things going along, I think it could look good. And I'm not sure if I think I'll just add them like in a single block thick form instead of having it expand across the width of the bridge. So that might work. Obviously, oh well, we've left a bit of dirt up there, but that's okay. Obviously, we've got the towers done. I think I'm going to add some lava lighting in between where there's holes in it, and I think that will mean that these will shine in the nighttime, which could look cool. And apart from that, there's not an awful lot to show off. I'm going to head on up here and just show off what I have done. It might actually be quicker going up this way than across the bridge to get to the tower over there, as opposed to going down there and up the corridor that we created in the hillside. But yeah, this is what the bridge looks like. It's got planks. The reason it's low and we've got slabs here is so that you can still get a good view. Originally I had fences, I had walls, things like that, but I mean, part of the perk of this world is just how cool it looks, so that's why we want to leave things open. And yeah, we've got a bit of a dome up there. It's not much of a dome really, it's just more of a pyramid, a glass pyramid, but yeah, it works. Let's get that guy down from there. And yeah, so we've got windows here too. I don't quite know what I'm going to do here. I guess we could just have a bit of a cop out and do that. I wonder if we can add some stairs. I wonder what stairs would look like. Hopefully they look okay. You know, that doesn't look too bad actually. What happens if we put this here? Yeah, let's put a stair there instead. Alright, so we've got a bit of decoration inside here, which is something we didn't have previously. I'll add it to the other side, and then what I'll do is I will add the lava in the, yeah, so it appears at that opening there on each of the pillars, on each of the sides, and I'll add the stalactite-like features. They're not stalactites, but that's the best way I can think of describing them. Okay, so this is what the bridge looks like now. I do like it a lot more. I think that the random kind of shapes below it add a lot, which is fantastic. I'm still to get rid of that dirt block. No doubt I'll forget and it'll be there forevermore. And I've got lava in the towers, which should provide a bit of light. It should. Not sure if it will or not. But just why not? Something to put there instead of just having a gap of one block. But yeah, overall, I don't mind it. I don't mind it an awful lot. I did have one idea of maybe expanding the lake a bit, maybe creating an island where spawn is so that I don't end up spawning in the water every time, and then expanding the lake over here and like under the bridge and all that, or we might just leave it like this. I'm not really sure what I want to do, but the good thing is we have got this bridge finished. This is another thing that I wanted to build. This hasn't been something I've wanted to build for a long time, but just recently I thought it might look quite cool. I might add stuff to the stairs here, just to you know, make them a bit more detailed, maybe things at the side. But overall, I can't say I'm too unhappy with how it looks. Let's try and get another view over here before the sun goes down. And yeah, thank you for watching this rather messy sort of video. I mean, I've seen worse. Like, it doesn't look that bad in my opinion, but yeah, we'll just live with it. I think. I don't think I can be bothered taking down all those towers all over again. Anyway, I will catch you in another episode. Until next time, bye for now.